Hello friends, today we are going to see a problem in which you will find a circular arcs, but these are not a complete circle or you can say a semicircle, but it is a quarter circle. In given question you can see there are two surfaces having a quarter circle shape. To draw a quarter circle we are going with a different method. Instead of going with the 4 center method, we are going to use a perpendicular method, and that's why today's problem is based on perpendicular method to draw quarter circle. We are going to draw a complete object, and wherever this quarter circle appears, we are going to use a perpendicular method. So let's start with the question. Now figure shows front view LHS of an object. So draw isometric view and show overall dimensions. Considering these two views and even origin for respective views are given to you, considering this view, according to the origin it should be on the right side, so your front view is on the right side of the origin, and considering this view it is on the left of the origin, so your LHSV, of course it is a LHSV, so it should be on the left side of the origin. According to the given question, this plane we have to use to draw a front view, and this plane can be used for drawing left hand side view. Now go for the dimensions. Find out the minimum required 3 dimensions. So if I start with the front view, the base is 80. So here the base is 80. We'll go with the vertical dimension. So 20 plus 30 plus 50. So it becomes 100. So vertical dimension is 100. And now we require this one. So it is a base of LHSV. So this is 25. So using these 3 basic dimensions complete the isometric box. Now we'll start with the basic shape. So out of these two views, front view is quite easy to draw and it gives you the base shape of an object. So we'll start with the front view. The base is 80 mm over here and it is starting from origin. So here you can see from origin 80 mm line must be darkened. Now from these two ends we have to go up, and the distance is 20 mm given over here. So from origin I'll go up by 20 mm, and from other end I'll also go up by 20 mm. Now considering this edge, okay, we are going to draw a line over here. So join two endpoints with the straight line, and this line must be parallel with this one. Now plot the required points. So from here 1, 2, 3 and 4 points we need to plot. So this is your first point. Then now this width is given to you, that is 20 mm, and now this is 80. So 80 minus 20 becomes 60, and 60 by 2 30, 30 on both sides. So here it is 30, then 20 and again 30. So I'll plot all the 4 points over here. So starting from here 30, I'll plot first point, then 20 second point, and the last one will be here. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 point. Now through these points I'll draw a vertical line, and the height of this vertical line is given over here, that is 30 mm. So this line must be parallel with this vertical isometric line and having a height of 30 mm. Now from these 2 points we need to draw these 2 lines. Now considering the total length, so you can see here, if I project it over here, this radius is 20. So this horizontal distance up to this center becomes 20. Now 20 horizontal, so 40. Plus again one more radius of 20. So total distance becomes 60 over here. So this is a 60 mm. So considering this over here, if I remove 20 remains 40. So 20 over here and 20 over here. So from this point I'll draw a line of 20 mm, and from this point also I'll draw line of 20 mm, and these two lines must be parallel with either this or this one. Now from this point I'll go up. Now you can see here this is total distance is 50 mm. It means if I consider this as a 20 mm vertical distance of this radius, so remaining is 30. Using this I'll draw vertical lines of height 30 mm, and these two lines must be parallel with the vertical line. Now coming to this edge, it is of 20, it is at the center, and total distance is 60. Now considering this edge, so this is 20 mm and total distance is 80 for this line. So I have to keep 20 at the center. It means from here it is at 30, then 20 and again remaining 30. So I'll draw a line 20 mm at the center. Now from this point to this point you can see a circular arc, and it gives you a quarter circle. Till now we have solved problems for the complete circle, or you can say a semicircular feature, and where we used 4 center method. But here there is no need to go with the 4 center method, as it is a time consuming considering a quarter circle, because we need to draw only one arc, so one center is required. So here the method is, first find these 2 points through which you need to draw this circular arc. So this and this 2 points, okay, for the quarter circle. So from first point, draw a 90 degrees line. This line must be perpendicular to this one. So your protractor must be set in such a way that the zero line must be in line with this one. And then draw perpendicular line. Now from this, now this is a vertical line, so of course it should be horizontal. So here you will get a center. So protractor should be set over here in such a way that the zero line must in line with this one. And then 90 degree draw line. You will get an intersection. Name this intersection as a C1. Now using C1 and distance up to this point or this point, you can say. Center as a C1, distance up to this, draw an arc till it reaches the next end point of the curve. So in this way you can draw a curve. Now we'll proceed with the remaining portion of the quarter circle. We have to repeat the same procedure over here, 90 degree from here. And this 90 degree must be with this line. And this is a vertical line, so of course horizontal line you need to draw. This is at a 90 degree. So you'll get the center C2. Now with center C2 and distance up to either this point or this one, draw an arc to complete the quarter circle. So this is the perpendicular method normally used for drawing a quarter circle. It is fast compared to the 4 center method when it comes to drawing a quarter circle. Now project all possible points to complete the back surface of the object. Now width is known to you, that is 25. See, this is the front surface of the object and this is the back surface, and the distance between these two is 25 mm. So project all the possible points, 1, 2, 3. Now this is not visible to you. Then 4, 5, 6. This is also not visible. This is not visible. This is also not visible. This is not visible. And this one, of course, this one. So project all the required and possibly visible points by 25 mm to complete the back surface. Now start joining the required surfaces. So parallel to this, I'll draw a line over here. So I'll get this surface. Now, like this one, a vertical line will pass through this corner. But it is up to this line only. After this, it is not visible to you. So draw a line till it intersects with this one. So it gives you this surface, vertical surface, you can say. Now this is 30 mm. So parallel to this, 30 mm up. Now to draw a quarter circle at the back end, again use C1, which we have already used to draw this quarter circle. So use this C1 and shift this by 25 mm. See, this must be parallel with this one because we are shifting all the points as well as dimensions by 25 mm. All the points by 25 mm. So this C1 must be shifted by 25 mm in the same direction. Now shift C1. Now this is your new center. Now using this center and distance up to this point, draw an arc till it reaches the next point. So this completes your required quarter circle. Similarly, now shift C2, which we have already plotted for this quarter circular arc. So now project this one, and with this center and this much distance, I repeat, center as a C2 and distance up to this much, draw an arc. Maximum possible arc you can draw up to this line, okay, because it is not visible afterwards. So draw up to this much. Now draw tangent to this and remove the unnecessary portion. So this much is visible to you considering a 3-dimensional object. Now join this line. Now you will get a complete surface over here. Remove unnecessary edges as well as join this line over here and this one. This vertical line. So this is your final isometric view with overall dimensions. I hope idea is clear to you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.